Hey, it's Paul Latour, creator and executive director of HeroWork. I'm in Esquimalt at Admirals and Lyle Road to introduce you in detail through a single shot video the entire Radical Renovation for our major project in 2015. It's for, as you probably know, the Rainbow Kitchen. But you might not know that the Rainbow Kitchen is embedded in the Esquimalt United Church, which is really a hub for about 20 nonprofits here in Esquimalt. And our mandate for this renovation is really the extension to the building, the add-on to the building. You'll see that's where our scope ends. And we'll come back and take a look at that section of the building later on. But the first thing, just right from the get-go, this is a wheelchair accessible area and it's not wide enough. It needs to be extended. It's a small part of this renovation, but we're going to go through a lot of it. And as you'll see, there's a ton of work that needs to be done, but in order for us to do it, we need a successful Rebuild community campaign. And I hope that you'll be inspired once we go through this and all the work that we intend on doing here to help us out with that campaign. But first, let's go through the space. Let's have a good time doing it. Take a look at all this landscaping that needs to be done here. We're going to double the size of their bicycle parking area here. We're going to do some aesthetics in there. We're going to look around the corner later on. The building gets completely repainted to match the main part of the church. We've got this wheelchair ramp, which is totally not built well. We're going to rebuild one that's proper, that's done in concrete. This is the entrance to it. We're going to spruce it up. We're going to have some cabinetry here for some of the other nonprofits like Girl Guides and like the Alcoholics Anonymous is here. They need some storage space. If you have some free bread, that's here for you anytime you want. Oh, look, at VREB is here. They're our Golden Hammer recipient this year as our best corporate sponsor. Let's take a look at the Wheeler Hall. This is the main hall in which all of the people from Esquimalt here, the people who can't afford to eat, the people who are disenfranchised, who need community, who need a good proper meal every day, this is where they come. About 135, 150 people in here, 5 days a week. There's a fair bit of work to be done. You can see that they keep it really clean. But despite keeping it clean all the time, the floor is at the edge of its lifespan. It's cracking, it's peeling, it needs to be replaced. It's a lot of flooring in here that needs to be done. You can see up here that the beams up there, they're rotting. Some of those beams need to be replaced. We've got some fans on the ceilings that will bring the heat down. We want to put those in there. Let's come out up to the back. This is where they want the food security. This is where all the raised gardens will go, all of the vegetable gardens, the fruit, all that sort of stuff. So we're going to have this all done out just proper and put it in with the wood chips and make it beautiful, but make it really in a way that provides a whole lot of food for them. This is the manager's office. This is the place where the single staff member of the Rainbow Kitchen comes and works. It's not a particularly nice place at all. There's no windows, there's no circulation. They got old rotten desks, bad flooring, bad lighting. This space in here is going to be a walk-in fridge and freezer and some storage area. That's our intention for it. Let's come take a look at the kitchen. There's Chris here. He's doing a great job keeping the place clean. Come on in. This is the kitchen that's in here. They serve a lot of people through this kitchen. There's some things that's going to stay, some things that have to be changed in it. These stoves, of course, beautiful condition. They keep them clean. They'll be staying. The hoods will be staying. This stove will be replaced with a gas stove, though. All of these countertops, because they're stainless steel, we're going to take them off. We're going to keep them as is and put them back. But all of these cupboards here, they're in terrible condition. You know, we want something from this century to make these look good and make them work. This island area, it's a beautiful island, but it needs to be stainless steel. The cupboards on top, underneath need to be redone. You can tell some of them don't even have doors right now. We can redo the lighting, and look at this. Single pane windows. You'll notice everywhere throughout the entire building, it's single paned windows everywhere. And where's the ventilation? There's no ventilation in here at all. Condensation on these windows all winter long are just wrecking the seals of everything. You can see how the paint is starting to peel up here as a result of that condensation that needs to be fixed. So a lot of cupboard space, a lot of flooring that needs to be done in here. Come take a look outside. Oh, I forgot to tell you about the walk-in fridge and freezer. You see, you've got two dishwashers here, and the dishwashers are not in a great place. They're completely opposite sides of the kitchen. It breaks up the workflow that's in here. The walk-in fridge and freezer, and I'll show you why we need to do that later on, will be over in this area. So right now this is dry storage for them. What we want to do is put a door into this wall and put a walk-in fridge and freezer over there with dry storage down this way. And if you come out to the back, I'll show you why that's so important. Because if you look at the average age of the volunteer that comes here for the Rainbow Kitchen, they're beautiful, lovely people, but they're not so young and spry. And they have to take all of their food that comes in here through the receiving area here, up of these stairs, then they have to walk down these stairs, down into the basement where everything is kept. Well, if it's December, January, February, I'm walking down here, it's raining, it's cold, it's sleet. How safe is this for somebody to be carrying stuff down here that's heavy? They've got this little ramp right here, but it doesn't work because you lose control of that and it's unsafe as well. Come down into the dungeon. This is what they call the dungeon down here, and look at the bank of freezers. Does anybody say we need a walk-in fridge and freezer here? Because I'll tell you, all of those fridges and freezers are not environmental. They're not sustainable. Those are power-sucking freezers in there that do nothing but suck up power. We want to reduce their electrical bill by half and make it safer and more enjoyable for the volunteers to be working here. And because of all that power that's being sucked up there, I want to show you the electrical here. You got a 200 amp service. A 200 amp service for a huge church and the entire addition. There's nowhere near enough power. This power is overtaxed. We need to bring an entire new 200 amp service into this building in order for it to be good for years to come, so that they're safe with their electrical power components. In order to do the electrical, we've got to bring an entire new line into the building. So we've got to call BC Hydro in here. We've got to put in an entire new service up into the side of the building here, down into the basement, and increase the capacity and replace all of those panels. You can see here that this is one of the other nonprofits over here that will be utilizing this space. This is a nonprofit daycare. So you got little kids in here. I think that we can make this space much more usable, safe, and beautiful for the little kids that come in here. So let's take a look down the last part of the building here. You can see this is the beginning of the extension I talked about earlier. That's where we started the walkthrough over there. Well, now let's take a look at where the daycare is. You can see all of these windows, single pane, costing a ton of power. Not particularly aesthetic. And also the same is true for the daycare. All single pane windows in there. Cold. Bad for the heating costs. The floor is at the last edge of its lifetime. It needs to be replaced as well. The bathroom that's in here is for little kids, and it's just not a very nice bathroom. I mean, it works. It's there. It's a little squeaky. It's a little loud. It's dated. It's old. It's not wheelchair accessible. We can fix this place up, make it beautiful as well. So let's go back into where the Rainbow Kitchen is now. And we'll look at their bathroom. I'm like, oh my God, you saw the size of that hall. 130, 150 people here at any one time, having dinner or lunch, I should say. This is the only bathroom. I mean, that fan all by itself kills me. This is not a nice bathroom, not nice urinals, not nice toilets. There's not much that's nice about this, and there's only one. Where's the women's bathroom? Where's the handicap bathroom? This is something that really needs to change for this organization. It's a key component to this radical renovation. So you'll see that we'll extend this wall out here, bring it over. We'll put in an entrance to the current bathroom that will be refitted. And in this entire area here, we'll take a little bit of space from the other bathroom where the kids are and make a wheelchair accessible bathroom for women, for transgender, and that sort of thing here. We're talking about the electrical earlier. You'll see in here, Chris, sorry that. There's an electrical panel in here that the distribution is a concern for this building as well, because this is old distribution. So as soon as we replace what's downstairs, we might be having to upgrade some of the panel service that's in here as well. So we're going to just scoot in here to the last element of this radical renovation, which is the volunteer room. This is a space that's not only used for volunteers of the Rainbow Kitchen, but it's also used by many other organizations like Alcoholics Anonymous and various organizations that utilize this space. Well, you look at the floor and it's all stained and ratty. The furniture is old, the lighting is bad, there's stains in the ceiling. And again, when you come over here, you see single paned windows. Terrible, all needs to be replaced. There is so many windows in this place, it's crazy. What we're looking to do is put double doors in here and a patio out there with a little bit of screening so volunteers on a nice day can spend some time out there recuperating themselves as well. So that gives you a sense of the scale of this radical renovation. It's going to be monstrous, it's going to be amazing, and it's going to affect a lot of people within this building and in the entire neighborhood. The Rainbow Kitchen serves 36,000 meals every year, plus the paddling group that is in there, plus the nonprofit daycare, plus the other organizations that utilize this space. It's going to be a massive project that will affect so many people, it's crazy. But again, as I mentioned before, in order for HeroWork to make it happen, we need to be sustainable. We need a successful rebuild community campaign. We're looking to inspire people to help with our campaign, to donate a small amount or a large amount, even 10 bucks. You know, even a little bit matters because it sets a precedent. It creates a culture of philanthropy throughout our organization, and that is huge. So we've got the community collage here. This is the frame that will be outside the Rainbow Kitchen. We got the 6-foot by 4-foot collage with 500 tiles. You contribute to one of those tiles or maybe purchase a tile. You can put a message on the back. That message will be visible when we install the sign outside. Again, there's a video on the website that sort of explains this, but I just wanted to give you some details around what's happening here and the plans for this place. It's amazing. I hope that you're inspired to give. Please help us out. Help this organization. Help Esquimalt. And until I talk to you soon, love openly, live courageously, and make a difference wherever you can.